The tough thing is with Janna and Assassins is that if you don't peel perfectly early on, they're going to fuck you up. So Shyvana is technically an assassin here. You could just Q in this situation just to turn on Glacial. Oh, your Glacial's down, actually. But you could Q early to increase time for your dude to run away. That's fine.
Wait, what's Glacial cooldown, actually?
No idea. Probably like 45 seconds or something.
I mean, right now.
Oh, it's coming up.
It's
coming up. I don't know what the timer is. It's like a fifth.
Yeah, it's nearly up again.
So here you go up to auto attack. I actually like this a lot. Look how your pressure. This is really good. Everything is good. We are all running away. But then your Samira turns to fight the Zeri because she feels like she's out of position. Here I would say that you want to be walking, and you might have even remembered this from last time. You should be walking this way because you're not a threat. You don't have to go straight home. You don't have to leave the country. You just want to be like in safe zone. Anywhere over here is safe. You don't have to run all the way to Africa or Germany. So she goes for the trade. Now you want to be going back to her. Your Q, okay, she's unstoppable. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's why I waited with the Q.
Yeah, and so what the problem ended up being is your fucking Samira got one tapped. But
I didn't shield her as well. So.
Okay, I love that. Tell me more about what you could have done. What other things could have been added to this to say that you played it perfectly? I'll even go to right as she jumps. Okay, now Shyvana's ulting. Okay, how could you perfect this to where you could get the most amount of value out of your kit?
I could, if Shyvana stopped moving at this point, I could just walk towards her, because then I would move towards Zeri, move away from the Shyvana ult direction, and move towards my ADC.
Okay, what's so important about being near your ADC? Why do you care about that?
I can not only pull Shyvana and Zeri, but most importantly, use my ultimate to peel Samira and CC Shyvana.
That is the answer. That is the cherry on top. That is the most important thing that we could do.
The thing is, would it have made a difference here?
Huh? Are you asking if it would have made a difference?
Yes, like...
Yeah, you would have killed both of them.
You think that?
I know that.
Eat this one to this?
No, I know that. I know you would have killed both of them. If you would have used your biscuits earlier and ulted her, imagine Shyvana R hits you, or imagine you just R earlier. Like if you walk this back a little bit, imagine your R now. Imagine you're standing on top of your Zeri or your Samira, like right here. Now this is a scarier position, but if you ult the Shyvana this way and ult the Zeri that way, which turns on your Glacial on somebody, and you start healing, both of you guys are full health. And what sometimes we forget about is this CC from your ult, it actually doesn't just CC them for a little bit, because now they have to walk back. Now you've increased the amount of time that it takes for your Samira to get hit by like 2 more seconds. And so you're just constantly trying to optimally buy time for your Samira to DPS. And if you were to split these two guys in 2 different directions, which is one of Janna's like hidden skills in like 2 versus 3s, like have you ever seen like a Gragas? Like a Gragas will sometimes use his ult on somebody and one-shot them while also simultaneously pushing away someone else just because he doesn't want to fight them. The whole thing for Gragas is you want to CC people until your cooldowns are off cooldown. Like that's basically what you're doing. You're just running around buying time for your cooldowns. Janna doesn't care about her own ability. She's not DPSing. You're just CCing people for her DPS. So I think if you would have positioned it away more aggressively to where you could have split these guys up, oh, that would have been cash money. I think you would have wiped them. So she goes in and ults. Imagine your Q and W hit Zeri. That's another 200 damage. That means that she's at like 300 health. Also, you have Ignite, which if you're running Ignite, you got to be playing a little bit more aggressively. But all in all, I would say just the positioning was too defensive. But we went through though. I liked the way you said about your Q. You said your Q should have been on maybe you said you should have used your Q on Shyvana after she ulted. I think maybe you could have used it earlier just to space away the Shyvana and give yourself more time to DPS Zeri. Your W should have been used as a damage tool to auto somebody for about 200-300 damage. And then just positioning for your alt and your E is just so important. It's just so important. So we're gonna find a way to put you in the pocket. I mean, when you were playing earlier and you were up here, when you were up here against Alistar and your Q is like covering this whole area and you were just shitting on him, that was awesome. There's no reason that you can't do this right here. It's just harder to translate this stuff into lane because once you get junglers and mid laners involved, our brains kind of get fried. Okay. So I think we.
Kind of scared. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's keep looking for this stuff. I think this is going to be a huge area or opportunity for you to improve. So let's keep looking for opportunities where it looks like you're playing too defensive.